Why can't God just beam Hebrew into his brain? I think this addresses one critical facet of the nature of the reality that Swedenborg says he's observed. This is into the mind of God and why everything is the way that it is. But God says, I'm going to give you this information. You go tell the world what the nature of the Bible really is, because people are ready to really meet me in there. Jesus opens on the road to Emmaus the scriptures regarding himself. I'm doing that here.
Yeah.
Okay. First, though, go learn Hebrew. Go
Right.
do the regular thing where you look at the books and you think about it and you memorize things. And you have to still do that.
It's not a download. He has to do the work.
If it wasn't that way, if God didn't have to say, I need you to do this thing, can you go learn Hebrew so that you'll be able to do it, then everything else would fall apart. Because if God could just beam it into Swedenborg's brain right then, well then, why doesn't he just beam it into everybody's brain right now, all the time? Why have anything? Why have any learning? Why have any living or relationships?
Why education or striving or contests,
But also, if God is trying to tell the people of the world something, why do this weird thing of you get Swedenborg, who's this one guy wearing a curly wig with a strange last name long ago now? Why are you going to get him to a place and then give him that, and he's got to write these books? And most of the people are going to say, that sounds crazy. You don't know what you're talking about, because it's just some guy. Why do that? The answer that this indicates and the world Swedenborg gives, which would seem to line up with the fact that why are we all sitting here having to pore over these religions and things anyway instead of have this direct experience, is that the world works a certain way. There's complexity. That same structure and complexity extends out to the spiritual and to how God interacts with us.
Yeah, there's an order. You would think the spiritual is outside of the order, or it disrupts the order in some way. But in a way, it's more orderly than the physical
And maybe
world.
that's one of the big headline items from Swedenborg, is that God is order.